Greetings, my dear friends. Today I continue our series on the secrets of numbers. We have already talked about 1, the beginning of everything; about 2, the dance of opposites; about 3, the number of spirit; about 4, the number of matter; and now we have reached 5, the number that stands between 4 and 6, the number that is often underestimated, and that is a mistake. This is Dreamweaver Mystics, as always. And let me say right away, everything you are about to hear is only my thoughts and guesses. I do not claim to know the truth. I simply observe, compare, and wonder. What is 5? 5 is the number of the human. Not because we have 5 fingers on our hands, or because we have 5 senses, but because 5 is the number of choice, the number of freedom, the number that breaks the closed circle of 4 and reaches towards 6. 4 is earth, matter, structure. 5 is the step beyond structure, the first step toward the sky. We have 5 fingers on our hands and feet, and in each hand, 5 fingers, and that is not accidental. 5 is the number of grasping, the number of action, the number of creation. Without 5 fingers, we could not build, write, create, could not hold a stone, a brush, a sword. 5 is a tool. And it is no accident that in many cultures the hand symbol with 5 fingers, the Hamsa, the hand of Fatima, the hand of Miriam, is used as a protection against the evil eye and dark forces. It protects. It says, "You are under protection." 5 fingers are a shield, a blessing, a reminder that we are not defenseless. I do not know if the Hamsa works, but people have believed in it for thousands of years. And belief is also power. Or maybe it is not just belief. We have 5 senses: sight, hearing, touch, smell, taste. Through them, we perceive the world. The 4 elements we can sense. But the 5th, ether, can we sense it or not? Perhaps intuition is the 5th sense, the one we refuse to acknowledge. I do not know. Or maybe I know, but am afraid to admit it. In mathematics, 5 is a prime number, odd. It is not divisible by anything except itself and 1. It is stubborn, unyielding. It reminds us that not everything in the world can be neatly categorized. There are things that cannot be divided, wholenesses that cannot be broken. 5 is the number of the Pentagram, the 5-pointed star, one of the oldest and most powerful symbols. In ancient Greece, the pentagram was a symbol of health and perfection. The Pythagoreans wore it as a secret sign. They believed the pentagram was mathematical perfection. The golden ratio is hidden within it, in every line, in every proportion. The pentagram is a symbol of the microcosm, of the human. If you place a person inside a circle, their outstretched arms and legs form a 5-pointed star. Leonardo da Vinci drew this, the Vitruvian man, the circle and the square. But if you look closely, there is a star as well. 5 limbs, 5 points, 5 directions, and the center, the heart. In occult traditions, the pentagram is a symbol of protection. It is drawn on doors, on amulets, on the floor of magic circles. Point up, spirit rules over matter. Point down, matter rules over spirit. Good and evil, light and darkness. I do not claim the pentagram works, but people have believed in it for thousands of years, and belief is energy. In Christianity, 5 also has meaning. The 5 wounds of Christ, on the hands, on the feet, and in the side. 5 is the number of suffering, but also the number of redemption. The 5 books of the Torah, the 5 pillars of Islam. In Islam, 5 daily prayers. 5 times a day you turn toward Mecca. 5 is the number of rhythm, discipline, order. In Hinduism, 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether. Pancha Mahabhuta, the 5 great elements. Everything is made of them: matter, energy, space, and beyond them, emptiness. But emptiness is not zero, it is the beginning. I do not know how this combines with 5, but it does. In Buddhism, 5 skandhas, the 5 aggregates that make up a person: form, sensation, perception, mental formations, consciousness. There is no soul separate from them, only these 5, and their interaction. 5 is not part of the personality. 5 is the personality. In Taoism, 5 elements and 5 directions: east, wood, green, spring; west, metal, white, autumn; north, water, black, winter; south, fire, red, summer; center, earth, yellow, equinox. 5 elements, 5 seasons, 5 colors. Everything is connected, everything flows, everything is 5. In Japanese culture, the 5 great temples, the 5 rings in Miyamoto Musashi's The Book of 5 Rings: earth, water, fire, wind, void. 5 principles of strategy, 5 levels of understanding, 5 paths to victory. Musashi was a samurai, but he was also a philosopher. He knew that 5 is not just a number, it is a system. In numerology, the number 5 is the number of freedom, adventure, change. People of 5 are seekers. They are bored staying in one place. They need to move, change, try new things. They change jobs, partners, cities often. Those who love stability fear them. Those who wish they could but cannot envy them. Their task is not to become eternal wanderers, but to learn to find home within themselves, not in the search. In mythology, 5 appears less often than 3 or 7, but it is there. 5 rivers in the Greek underworld: Styx, Acheron, Cocytus, Lethe, Phlegethon. 5 circles of hell in some versions. 5 heroes in the voyage of the Argonauts. 5 labors of Heracles, all in 5s. In Norse mythology, 5 worlds around Yggdrasil, not counting the center. 5 gods who will rule after Ragnarok. In Celtic mythology, 5 roads leading to the other world. In our daily lives, 5 is everywhere. 5 senses, 5 fingers, 5 days in the work week, 5 stars in ratings, 50 and another 50, half of 10. 5 is the middle, not the beginning and not the end. The midpoint of the journey. The moment when you could still turn back and when you could also go forward. In sports, 5 is the jersey number of many great players. In music, the 5th, an interval of 5 notes, the strongest interval after the octave. The fifth sounds hollow and powerful at the same time. It is neither major nor minor. It is pure, like 5. In astrology, 5 is associated with Mercury, the planet of communication, travel, commerce. Mercury does not stand still. It moves faster than any other planet, and it never lingers. People born under Mercury's influence are eternal students, eternal travelers, eternal learners. Their life is movement. I think 5 is the number of choice. 4 gives us structure, 4 walls, 4 cardinal directions, 4 seasons. But within that structure, we must make a choice. 5 is the door. 4 walls and 1 door. 5 is the exit to freedom, or to freedom, or to the unknown. 5 is the number of change. It frightens those who love order. It inspires those who feel they have been stagnant too long. Test yourself. If you fear 5, you are too attached to 4. If you seek it, you are ready for change. I do not know which is better, fear or desire. Perhaps both are needed. Throughout human history, 5 appears at critical moments. 5 reforms, 5 revolutions, 5 laws. 5 years that change everything. I am not a historian. I do not know for certain, but I feel 5 is connected to turning points, to moments when the old system crumbles and the new one has not yet been born. 5 is the labor pains of history. 5 is the number of grace. Some religions speak of 5 gifts of the Spirit, 5 kinds of wisdom, 5 stages of enlightenment. I do not know if this is true, but I like to think that 5 is not only chaos, but also a gift. A door that no one locked. For you. You have 5 fingers. You can clench them into a fist, or open them for an embrace. Your choice. You have 5 senses. You can close your eyes and not see, or open them and look. Your choice. 5 is not an instruction. It is an opportunity. Not rules, but freedom. Not a sentence, but a chance. I do not know if there is magic in the number 5. I do not know why the world is structured this way. I do not know why we have 5 fingers instead of 4, why the pentagram works for those who believe in it, why the 5th element in Hinduism is ether, which no one has ever seen. I do not know. But I notice that when I embrace change, life becomes easier. When I cling to stability, it becomes harder. Perhaps 5 teaches me to let go, not to control, to trust the current, to go where the wind blows, not to resist. And that is all for today. This was Dreamweaver Mystics. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. I read the comments. And write, are you afraid of the number 5? Have you noticed it in your life? Do you avoid change or seek it? I read everything. And remember, 4 walls are a cage if there is no door. 5 is the door. It is open or closed. That depends on you. Until next time.